Many people in walkers and wheelchairs, some people that I know of that are bedridden and they cannot get out their house.
This morning on Sunrise, trapped in their own apartment, why the elevators at one Portland apartment complex have been down since before Christmas. Plus, a new year means some new laws. The changes you should be on the lookout for. Your news at Sunrise starts now. Good morning, and thanks for getting up with us on this Saturday morning. I'm Libby Dowsett. Your headlines in just a minute. But first, let's check in with Daisy Caballero for our first look at your forecast.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Happy first Saturday. Good morning. Happy first Saturday of the new year. We're officially here and so glad that you're spending it with us here on Sunrise. So a little bit warmer than where we were 24 hours ago in terms of our temperatures. We're at 45 degrees here in the Rose City, 46 over in Beaverton, for Hillsborough, for Tigard, 43 over in Happy Valley, and 48 degrees as we're looking down to Salem. So a low pressure system is what's on tap for today and also for tomorrow. And as we're zooming in a little bit closer, we have started to see within the last 3-4 hours alone some light scattered showers. That is going to intensify as we're looking a little later this morning and into the early afternoon. I'll tell you all about it in my full forecast. But like I said, cloudy conditions, 43 degrees, winds coming out from the east-southeast at right about 11 miles an hour. And this is a look at the hour-by-hour rainfall estimates all the way from 11 noon and into the 1 o'clock hour this afternoon. So again, we'll talk more about this in Futurecast as well, but Vancouver and Longview, we're also expected to be in those upper 40s for today and the lows in the mid 40s. But we also have a winter weather advisory for the Cascades. Again, all these details coming up.
Thank you, Daisy. Our top story this morning, residents at a Portland affordable housing complex frustrated after being trapped in their own apartments for weeks. They say both elevators in the building have been out since December 11th after someone opened the fire line, flooding 3 floors of the building. KGW's Alma McCarty spoke with residents and has an update from management.
At Y East Plaza in Southeast Portland,
it's frustration, anger. I get it that there's issues that happen, but this has gotten to the point of ridiculous.
the broken down elevators residents say are causing more than a minor headache.
With so many people in walkers and wheelchairs, some people that I know of that are bedridden and they cannot get out their house, they cannot walk the stairway.
I miss New Year's, I miss Christmas, I stay at home.
Shane Arnold relies on an electric wheelchair to get around. Without a working elevator, he feels stuck in his 3rd floor apartment.
Supposed to be my 4th weekend. Right now, this weekend here, my 4th weekend. I'm not gonna walk downstairs like this, but I can't get anywhere.
Who wants to be in their house all the time? You know, that's no life.
Margie Shrake, who lives on the 2nd floor, told me she fell down the stairs Christmas Day.
Get the elevators fixed. Address people that live here. Be human. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm just frustrated right now.
Reach Community Development, which runs the complex, says the elevators were rendered inoperable due to significant flooding, impacting 3 floors and the elevator pit.
They've been trying to dry it out, and it's going on, I want to say about a month now.
Management says they don't have a timeline for the repairs, but they're, quote, working diligently to address the situation, calling the service provider, TK Elevator Corporation, slow to respond. We also reached out to TK Elevator directly. A spokesperson told KGW they're actively working with building officials, but say due to recent flooding, our team must wait until the electrical components are completely dry before we are able to safely conduct a thorough assessment. Neighbors hope that's sooner rather than later.
This is a community with a lot of disabled residents. You know, this should be priority number 1.
Alma McCarty, KGW News.
A health alert this morning. Oregon health officials are reporting 2 children died late last month from the flu, and we're not even halfway through the season. Although the state's medical director for communicable diseases said the flu season could be peaking right now. The flu season generally begins October 1st, and so far the virus has sent almost 500 people to the hospital in the Tri-County area alone. Just under half of those are over the age of 65. Health officials say they are concerned with the low vaccination rate this year.
Our influenza vaccination rate this year, to date, is down about 4% from where we were last year. About 26% of Oregonians have been vaccinated to date, according to our immunization registry records.
Washington state health officials are also recording a bad flu season with 5 adult deaths so far this flu season. Also in health headlines, we want to tell you about another dispute between an Oregon healthcare provider and a major insurance company. Turns out Salem Health is no longer in network for Regent's members. For months, both sides have been quite public about their inability to agree on the amount Regent should pay Salem Health. Regent says Salem Health has refused to back down from a steep price jump. Salem Health says Regents hasn't agreed to, quote, fair market terms, citing comparisons with other insurance providers. Top federal health officials are warning people about the link between alcohol and the risk of cancer. They are asking Congress to make big changes to labels to raise awareness. According to the U.S. Surgeon General, alcohol is the 3rd leading cause of preventable cancer behind tobacco and obesity. Because of this, they want to see advisories added to current warning labels on alcoholic drinks. Congress would need to approve new alcohol warning labels, which have not been updated in 40 years.
We know that having that advisory, having that label on the bottle or can would make a big difference in raising awareness.
Right now, national guidelines recommend no more than 2 drinks a day for men and 1 or fewer drinks a day for women. Still, the Surgeon General's report notes that even 1 or 2 drinks a day increases the risk of cancer. A recall issued for bags of broccoli. Braga Fresh is recalling bags of broccoli florets due to a concern of listeria. The ready-to-eat market-side broccoli florets were sold in 20 states, including Oregon and Washington. The impacted bags all carry a best by date of December 10th, but the company is concerned about customers who may have frozen the bags for later use. If you have these in your freezer, you should throw them out. So far, no illnesses have been reported. The FDA has a warning about oysters sold in Oregon and Washington that may contain norovirus. The oysters were harvested between December 2nd, and 17th. They're from the Hammersley Inlet area and sold by Ruco Shellfish. They may appear normal but can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and fever within 12 hours. The FDA advises anyone experiencing symptoms to consult a doctor and report their illness to the health department.